Hey guys, it is DewyHQ here from DewyHQ, and today we're back with some more Persona 5. So we're in Madarame's palace at the moment. We currently have to reach treasure. The treasure isn't that far away. There's a good chance what I'll be doing is I'll reach the treasure, come back to this safe room, and then I'll say, hey guys, I'm just going to go train for a bit. Because I would recommend that, because we've still got a lot of SP to burn through, and I don't even think we've used Morgana that much, so where is he? Morgana's still got 70, so I'll probably burn through some experience, get some training, maybe up to like 20, 21 maybe, and we'll be in a sweet position. I suggest you do the same. Obviously don't waste your SP, because there's nothing else to do on this day specifically. So what we're going to do is we're going to head out of the, what's it called, we're in the safe room. And in between recording sessions, yet again, we've had some pretty important Persona news. Persona 5 is getting an animation, and it's coming out 2018. So I imagine probably this time next year we'll probably start seeing it aired, probably in the summer slot or the spring slot, or the fall slot for America and Japan. Oh, a control room. Think we can turn the lasers off here? So we have to come in here. I'm going to interact with this control terminal. Hey, we don't need a password for this one. What do you want to do? Let's turn off the lasers. Huh, nothing happened. Error, only Lord Madarame can access this terminal due to maximum security protocol. The heck? There was no point even coming here then. It seems disabling the infrared lasers will not be within a realm of possibility for us. Hey, let's try the other ones too. So let's shut down the main power. What is the meaning of this? I'm not sure. It seems we've lost power. The backup generator should bring it up again in no time. What a nasty surprise. Could this also be... Hey, someone! Came on pretty fast. Yes, and the infrared lasers remained active even during the power outage. So, we're only about to turn the power off in there for a few seconds. Wait a second, aren't those guards that just ran out are headed over this way? What else should we try? We might hurry. We might be in trouble if we don't hurry. Let's open the shutters. Yeah. All right. Now it seems there's more places we can explore. Huh, so you're the ones who tampered with the electricity. Crap, we've got company. Let's silence him fast. Yeah, these guys use physical moves, so you just gotta be careful. That's why I had Shisa. So we can just fight back with physical moves. Almost knocked one of them out.
For something, Skull.
Let's go.
Who goes next? I'm gonna knock one of them out. Oh, critical, nice. Yeah, see if I can go for another critical. Nice. Oh, look at this. Yusuke, the man! That rarely happens. Alright. So that made that fight a little bit easier, I gotta say. All we did was manage to open the shutters. On top of that, we can only turn off the lasers briefly, while the lasers remain unaffected. Oh well, I guess we gotta go see what's past those shutters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly heal up. I'm gonna use Morgana's skills. Yeah, that went really swimmingly. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save. I suggest you do the same, just in case you do get knocked out by chance up ahead.
All right.
It's pretty rare for that to happen, but just if you're safe, you're safe. You know what I mean? Okay. Moving on. But yeah, the Persona 5 anime got announced. I'm super excited for that. I really hope all the voice actors from the English dub make it over into the anime like they did with Persona 4. I really enjoyed the Persona 4 anime. I'm not sure about you guys. Some people like off and on about it, but I think it's probably one of the best game adaptations for an anime that's been made. So I've really got no issue with it. So I can't wait for it. And some people were a bit.
A treasure chest.
They were a bit sketchy over the fact that A1 Pictures were doing it, but A1 Pictures have done some pretty good stuff. Like,
Now's our chance to strike.
love it or hate it, you've probably seen Sword Art Online, and there was nothing wrong with the animation there. So
Great move, Joker. Do not flat.
So I don't know what people are going on about with that. So
Enemy defeated.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to it. What it'll mean in the long run is that we'll have an actual canon name. I know we have the manga name for the protagonist, but it'd be nice to have an usually the anime name is what they go with. Although I kind of like the manga name for P3 protagonist more. Minato, I think that's a better name.
Good work. Keep it up.
Because they gave Makoto, it kind of gets confusing considering we've got a Makoto in this game.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have any lockpicks. We'll have to come back and grab that later.
I can see it. Show me your true form.
Okay.
Now's our chance to strike. I don't see a weakness.
I'm pretty sure the tube isn't weak to nuclear.
You're mine.
Yeah. He shouldn't be as strong though.
Not move a muscle.
I'm gonna grab some money off him though. Oh, here we go. This is the benefit of the Sun Confidant. What's his name? Yoshida. So you can actually ask for more money.
Not bad.
So this guy's a pretty tough enemy, so we'll just take that. And you can actually perform an all-out attack if you just you can get extra money off him that way. But we wouldn't kill him in the all-out attack, so
Victory.
we'll just go with that. So we got nice 2,000 yen out of that.
Okay.
I was also meant to download the. Ooh. Okay. Another treasure demon.
Rare one. It's weak against psychokinesis.
It's time. You're mine.
We'll actually take this one while we're at it too.
Do not move
That
a
was
muscle.
incredible, Joker.
We'll use it to make better personas later.
Yeah! Nice!
Yeah! Victory!
But yeah, I was actually meant to download the new DLCs that they've released, the free ones. They've added the Maids and Butlers pack, and I think they added the Christmas in July.
I can feel it. There's a shadow. Show me your
So
true
I'd
form.
like to demonstrate some of them for you guys, especially the Maids and Butlers. I think that'd be pretty cool to run it around in.
Now's our chance to strike.
There.
We're all knocked down.
No sort of
We're gonna ask for an item this time. Ah,
Shoot.
taunt.
Goes in range. Hey, just calm down. Listen to me. This is a holdup.
Okay.
loser.
Kinda not gonna risk fighting those guys just in case. Don't want to get knocked out. I'll probably start killing them as I come through for the experience though.
Okay.
Okay.
Joker, there's a chest.
Kind of chest. Oh yeah, regular chest. Nice. Magic ointment. Magic ointment actually reflects. It reflects a magic damage dealing attack.
This one's weak to electricity.
Some other way. Come, you're mine.
Gonna get that crit. Nice.
That's 2 enemies down for Joker. Not over yet.
Persona! Captain Kid!
We're on the ground. Nice going, Skull. Finish him.
And look at that. All wrapped up.
All right.
That's all it takes for me.
Okay, so this is pretty much the end of the dungeon right here. There's another safe room here. It's just saving in here. Like I said, we weren't that far from the end of the palace. So I'm just going to drop a save here. And then if we head back out the main door here and we go into the last room. Huh, this is some kind of security room too. No, it's most likely where all the mechanisms for the exhibition hall are controlled from. Given the number of hanging works, it would make sense to have a room dedicated to controlling them. The observational skills of an artist are out of this world.
I can feel it.
So if we hop up here, jump across, we can see that we're directly above it. Hey, ain't this right above the treasure? Oh look, there aren't any lasers above it. This is quite a large hole in their security, but what do? Jump down to retrieve it? We wouldn't be able to get out if we did something like that though. Look up.
Oh.
A crane with a hook. There should be controls around here somewhere. Let's find them. So you have to come up here first before you can actually initiate the conversation down here. Because the controls are just here.
Joker.
This looks like it's it. Joker, let's give it a try.
Wait.
Stop! They'll notice if you keep going with that. Bring it back up quickly.
You got it.
This could be useful. Do you plan on descending on that hook? Would they not spot you in the moment that you've been lowered down? No, not necessarily. There's something I can do to make sure that doesn't happen. Use the darkness?
Nice.
Exactly, that's our Joker. Oh right, we were able to turn off the lights in the control room. Only for a few seconds though. There would not be enough time to make it all the way here. That's why we're going to split up tasks and work together to pull off the heist. One person will shut off the power here, and one person will be lowered on the crane. I'll grab the treasure. You sure that's gonna work? It seems to me like they'd realize what's going on at some point. Sometimes bold moves have the greatest payouts, unless someone else has a better idea. The plan sounds good to me. Well said, Joker. You understand what being a phantom thief really means.
Now then.
Alright, it's settled. Our infiltration route is secured. You've gotta be kidding me. Alright, now it's time for the calling card. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave you guys for now. I'm going to pretty much walk in here, save it, and then I'm going to be training up for pretty much until I run at SP. I suggest you do the same. I'm going to try and aim for at least level 20, 21 maybe. Just keep an eye out. And make sure you save to keep your experience up. And I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so I've gone ahead and trained up to level 19. I'm using the Regent with a McCoy to actually create the Matador and Magaru. So using the Regent will just help it. You can instantly get a Magaru on it. So this is what we'll need for the rank 3 of the Strength Confidant. Which is good because we'll need the Death Arcana anyway.
All right.
Tomorrow we're hanging out with Takumi. Okay, so we need death, we need, I believe we need Chariot, which we have Shisa. I think we need Sojiro, so we need Hierophant, which I've got one of them. And I believe we need, that's it. Oh, Sun. Can make a Sun persona.
Now choose.
Let's work that out actually. So let's go.
Fusion.
Let's go by result.
What path do you want?
Suzaku.
Looks pretty tough.
Hierophant, Ouroboros, and you know what I mean. Yeah, sure.
Looks pretty tough.
I just need to
Use the inherited
re-summon
skill,
Ouroboros.
innate.
Let's go with Meteor. Meteor's a good spell to have. Giant Slice, yeah, probably. Maybe not Giant Slice, maybe Makuha and Miragi, sorry. And let's go with... That actually might be really good.
Receive a fraction of power. My.
Lowering the defenses of all enemies might help with the boss. So we'll quickly grab that. Then I have Suzaku of the Sun Arcana. Then all we want to do... what else can we make?
Let's begin the search.
Nekomata. And Oni. I don't think we'll worry about them for now. I don't think we need to worry about them. We'll definitely need to grab that Ouroboros though.
You change your mind. You'd like to read here.
We're going to toggle it to the ones we only own. Hierophant. Ouroboros.
If a fee is required, then accept this persona.
So now we are currently looking... we've got... Chariot, Temperance, High Pixie, Matador, Suzaku, and Ouroboros. So we're looking pretty sweet at the moment. I probably will trade that up a little bit later. Won't worry about it for now. So we're going to talk with the Twin Wardens. What is it, inmate? Need to check on your penal labor?
Oh,
So you've brought another persona we've asked for.
indeed.
This is Matador with the skill Magaru. I verified it. That completes your current assessment. Or assignment. I always get those two mixed up.
See? You can do it.
Oh, you're better than I thought, inmate. I was thinking you'd just give up straight away.
Yes.
It's to be expected of the human our master saw potential in. You're dedicated, I'll give you that. Just keep it up, alright? I understand. That's a fine attitude to have. Talk's cheap though. You're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. I gotta say, Justine, it's an accomplishment that he hasn't even got thrown in the towel yet. How so? The task list you wrote, it's not only keeping him on his toes, but it's helping him improve too. I'm not the one who wrote it. I had always assumed it was you.
Excuse me?
What? I don't know a thing about it. I suppose that I consider it. The list is far too precise for you had to have written it. Quiet, you didn't need to say that. But wait, who wrote it then? It wasn't our master, was it? No, I have not heard him mention anything of the sort. How long have we had this list? Is something wrong?
Shut up.
Shut up, don't read too far into this. Just keep quiet and focus on finishing your tasks, inmate. Caroline, should we consult our master about this? All our master ever told us to do was to oversee the rehabilitation, and it is our duty to follow the orders. I like how Igor is just chilling back there. He's just like, yeah. We shouldn't waste his time on something this pointless. Indeed, it does not matter who thought of the list.
Hey,
Quit prying in, mate. Got that?
Yes.
Of course, we'll continue to offer benefits to you if you fulfill other tasks. All that we ask is that you work hard in the duty you are assigned. We shall do the same. I feel like my bond with Caroline and Justine is growing deeper. Strength 3, Lockdown, allows you to leave a persona to learn an attribute resistance. So that's really good if you really like a certain persona but they're weak to something. For example, Arsene, weak to light and ice. You can leave him in there and he will learn resistances to light and ice, which is sweet. As promised, I have granted you an ability that will prove greatly beneficial. You may lock down a persona and train it to learn new skills. While you're lazily wasting away, your personas are going to grow all on its own. Talk about hospitality. Anyway, it's time for your next task. According to the list, what is it, Justine? The next task is...
Farewell.
Please bring us Flauros with Tarakuja. Speak to us once you have obtained it. One more thing, the next privilege we'll provide will unlock great power. Therefore, you'll need to fulfill 2 more tasks before we can hand it over to you. This world's not so easy, is it? First up, bring us a Flauros that has Tarakuja.
Now.
As always, speak to us once you have obtained it. We will know if the deed is done. Am I clear? So, I believe Flauros is a advanced fusion, so...
The inmate needs
I think it's...
Gather them.
Yeah, you need to be 25. It's Beerith, Andrus, and Eligor, so it's not too bad. You just need to get level 25, so we probably won't do that until we hit the 3rd dungeon or palace.
Change your mind. Done already.
So we're all finished up in the Velvet Room.
No slacking off.
I would recommend dropping a save here in case you need to do a little bit more training, because this is the last time we'll be coming into the palace
Just add this.
before we take on the boss. So I'm just going to leave a save there. Alright, so let's get started. So we're going to leave for today. Let's return to the real world. Well, I'm still kind of worried, but we still got to do this. I can't begin to even fathom what Madarame's treasure might be. Either way, we'll steal it for sure. Oh, and you all did great today. So it's going to show what we all did in the last part and this part. Not too much on this part, but there's a few things we need to do. You're right, once we send it, it's the heist is the only thing left. We have to succeed. I'll let you decide when to do it, Joker. Let's make sure we're ready before then. So the downside to being in this point is that none of your party members will want to hang out with you. They'll just say, "Look, come on, let's do the heist." So that's why we hung up with everyone beforehand. All we have to do now is send the calling card to Madarame. Alright, it's finally time. Now all we gotta do is decide when we're gonna do it. Shouldn't we talk to Yusuke about that first? Why? I mean, Madarame was his teacher. It's not our place to decide something like this. Oh yeah. Let's talk to Yusuke. Yeah, this problem's bigger than the 3 of us. Anyway, how about we all meet up at the hideout? Yep, sounds good. Let me know when you want to meet and I'll tell Yusuke. Okay, so there's not much we can do tonight considering we've been into the metaverse. You can actually go into the restroom, but I don't think there's much in there. I don't think there's anything on TV. They're just talking about the Madarame exhibit. And yeah, so we're just going to head up to sleep.
Hey.
Saturday, the 28th. Alright, so considering we can't hang out with our party members, we're going to be hanging out with Tei Takumi today. So let's head on over to the clinic. We'll have tomorrow and the day after to run around and do all the extra stuff we need to do.
suppose.
Alright, so that's it for today. Oh, are you going home already? Well, if you have some time, why don't you stay and enjoy an apple? It's a gift from one of my elderly patients. She gave me a lot. Hello, Dr. Takami. Chief Oyamada. There was a medical conference nearby, so I thought I'd check up on you. Who's this? He doesn't look like a patient.
Oh.
He's a part-time staffer. I'm having him handle miscellaneous tasks for me. So, do you have some business with me? I heard you stole one of my patients, a girl with bronchitis. She came here with her father. Bronchitis, you say? Well, I had no intention of taking her from you. I certainly didn't encourage her to visit my clinic. Now there's talk that the care at the university hospital is inferior to that of a general practitioner. Original medicine. Ha! What you're doing here is simply absurd. You're right. I would have turned a blind eye if you had just rotted away here in this little town. But this is your final warning. Shut this place down and resign your medical license. This is harassment. What did you say? Don't worry about it. Seems you've grown quite fond of her. Perhaps I should reveal this woman's true identity. She's a monster who tortured a patient with unregulated medicine. Terrible, isn't it? She was such a brave girl, always smiling.
What does this mean?
Was. She passed away. What? Perhaps you'll suffer the same fate, She is the plague after all. Don't lie to me. She should still have some time. She was slowly recovering. Her condition couldn't have deteriorated that quickly. But it did. You must have misjudged. Now, back to the reason why I'm here. Don't ever take another patient away from me again. You don't want to make me angry. Man, what a dick. Miwa-chan's dead?
No.
No. But she's all I've been working towards all this time. Curing her was my only... There's no way. Don't lose hope. What have I been doing all this time? What was even the point? I can't... Just rest for today. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
I feel better now. Thanks for your help, my little guinea pig. Feels like my bond with Takami is growing even deeper. Rank 7, so we get a discount on all the items sold at the clinic. Now this is fantastic, so we'll probably actually pop in probably tomorrow or later today and actually pick up the SP recovery item, considering we're going to get 50% off now.
Alright.
So we've hit rank 7 and we'll earn even more experience through the Death Arcana, and we also have the discount.
I don't know what to say.
I wish I hadn't shown you that side of me. We all do it sometimes. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it's fine, once in a while. Go on home today. We'll continue this another time. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts. Nice. I'm not quite sure what we're going to get to level 3 first. Maybe Guts, because Guts doesn't take that much. Either that or like Kindness or Charm. There's a good chance one of those will go up. Alright, so we're going to be hanging out with Sojiro, but what we're going to do is we're going to head back out on town. I'm actually going to head over to Shibuya first. Go to the airsoft shop. Gonna sell all the stuff we had.
Hey,
We won't be able to ask him about the
come
the gun in the paper bag yet.
Okay. You should be grateful.
So I'm gonna get a nice chunk of money back. I don't think there's anything really we can sell that we don't need. Protect master faceless. No, I think it's probably better to hang on to everything we've got at the moment. But again, digging the music. Layer Cake is probably one of the best soundtracks in the game in my opinion. Like, I love Sunset Bridge, but man, Layer Cake's so good sometimes. Alright, so I wanted to buy something off her.
Please head to the exam room.
So now that we've got half off, we're going to go buy accessories. We're going to get the SP Adhesive 3.
It's exceptionally. Here you go.
So now that we've got that, that's excellent.
Okay.
Do we have any revival items? I might buy like 2 of these.
Thanks. Well,
Actually,
which do you want? Should
buy 2 of
work.
these as
Here you
well.
go. Take care.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to equip that straight away. I heavily suggest if you have the exact same amount, like roughly around the same amount of money I have, I would heavily suggest picking up the SP Adhesive 3. You want to get one for each one of your party members, so you'll probably need about 8 or so. Because by the time you usually have backup members and you won't need to worry about it. But having at least 4 just for your main party is good. It's good. I'm going to head back to LeBlanc. Spend some time with Soldier Row. Yo, what up?
Got time right now.
Cafe's open for a little while longer. What will you do? Can I teach you the ropes? So we're just going to help him out.
All right.
Not much going on. Just going to hang out with the chief. So a bond won't deepen for like,
Thanks.
I don't think it'll deepen until like mid-June. Huh. Who could that be at this hour? There's a movie I've got to see. I know we haven't been finished taking care of Madarame yet, but you want to take a breather? There's about a week left. It's The Cake Night Rises. It's an action flick. What do you say? So making plans for tomorrow. So Confidants can ring you at nighttime or in the morning, and they can say, you know, you can hang out with them and you can make your relationship deeper with them. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to decide later, because we need to go to the juice place first. So we're going to head over there. So make sure you hit decide later on that. Don't decline him, don't confirm it, otherwise you go straight there. Of course, make sure you got a chariot persona with you. Let's hang out with Morgana. There's actually one thing I want to check too. I want to check how many lockpick materials we have, because we need to make some lockpicks before the calling card comes out. Oh, we've got tons. We're set. I can't believe we've got that many actually. So we're gonna head over to Shibuya. Underground walkway. Oh, yeah, Yusuke's over there too.
What do you want?
Alright, so this is going to be another 5. Rich with omega-3 fatty acids to increase your knowledge. Sounds lovely. So we're going to get our knowledge 1 up here. Got to get that knowledge whenever we can. Be sure to make sure you have a chariot persona at this point. So, yep, Shisa. If you've got a Shisa, you should be fine. Oh, sorry. Now we're actually going to go onto our phone. Talk with Ryuji. And we're going to go see it. I don't think it actually costs you any money to go see a movie with a confidant. which is pretty good. Shit, my bad.
Sorry.
I was killing time at the convenience store, then I didn't realize how late it was.
Do you want to know why I use pies? Cakes are too quick. You can't savor all the little taste sensations you see when forced to choose cake or pie. People show you their true taste.
I am nothing like you. You're a psychopath who bakes for money.
Everything about this movie, it's absolutely ridiculous. But the protagonist's passion to fight for his friend, that really touched me. I feel like I was able to learn how to be more compassionate to others. So we're gonna get that kindness up. Yeah, 3 kindness, it's gonna be sweet as. Main reason we hung out with Ryuji is to get that kindness. But we also get these confident up a little bit. Damn, I might have teared up a little bit. Those revenge movies really make me feel, you know? How about you? Don't these revenge movies make you feel something? They do. Right? It's the kind of thing that Phantom Thieves are doing.
I'll pay you back for that.
Alright, let's get going. It was fun kicking it with you today. So yeah, we get to hang out with Ryuji, have a nice day, go and watch a film.
You're back.
Well,
That reminds me, the home shopping program's airing today. You want to check it out? Let's actually do that. 2 pair of wild cogs. I don't think we really need to worry about them. Nah, I don't need them. We're gonna head over to actually gonna head over to Yoshida. So we're gonna head over there. We got our son and Persona as well. Please come to the front of Shibuya Station. I'll be waiting.
Everyone.
That you possess free will does not mean that you can always do as you please. To make your decisions based simply on loss and gain is acting like a heartless machine. The reason so few people care about their fellow man is because so few have the energy to do so. We politicians have fallen short of our goal to change society. We need your support more than ever. That approach isn't going to work. You're going to have to get the voters more excited. You're going to completely lose their hearts and minds of the people. Again, what I'd like to say is,
What?
Councilman Matsushita. It's been a long time since we last spoke. I wanted to stop by and see how you were doing. Oh, you have a high schooler volunteering for you. Huh. My, times have changed. Do you know about the Kuramoto children? Yes, Mr. Yoshida told me about him. That was nearly 20 years ago. I'm impressed that you're so interested in politics. I was a member of the Kuramoto children as well. Yoshida and I joined the same year. I made an amazing career change, going from a pro wrestler to a diet member. I was elected easily, but I had no idea what I was doing. I realized I wasn't elected on my own merit when I failed to be re-elected for the 2nd term. That was true for the both of us.
No.
You made a great comeback, though. You're truly an inspiration. As were you, old friend. You're working harder than anyone on the campaign trail. Oh, there's no need for false praise to impress the boy here. Yoshida's well informed about the inner workings of politics, so I'm sure he'll be a great teacher. However, I suggest you only do as he says, and not as he does, if you want to become a member of the Diet. And what might that mean? I'm guessing he doesn't know. You really think you can win the election by being completely honest and making good arguments? You've got to secure votes, or else you'll be known forever as no good Torah.
What?
Without honesty and good arguments, there can be no political justice. Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard one of your grandiose speeches. Kaido-kun, was it? Tell me about what Yoshida drew you in here. His message. Kaido-kun. You address matters quite directly for a young person. It seems you have been taught well.
You're right.
I intend to teach him everything I know. That's what we agreed on. I feel like my bond is growing deeper with Yoshida. Sun, rank 3. Fundraising allows you to ask for large amounts of money during negotiations.
All right.
By the way, how are things between you and the old man Kuramoto?
Yes.
We're still not on speaking terms. There's something I'd like to get your opinion on though, so I'll be in touch. Very well. Oh, that reminds me. You may still distrust me of what happened with the missing party funds, but I'm not the one who pointed the finger at you. That's all I'm gonna say. Why did he have to mention that? My apologies. That is all for today.
Well then. I'll
Good
see you
job.
again.
So Yoshida's just trying to teach us everything he knows. In turn, we increase our social link skills too. Hey, we were able to grab a seat today. Why don't you read something until we get there? So we're going to continue reading The Gallant Rogue. Striking a pose of defiance with a tobacco pipe in hand, he truly looked like a great thief.
Wow.
Goemon was the thief without peer, so he was the hero of the common people, huh? So you finished reading The Gallant Rogue? That splendid spirit that he pays no mind to the bad guys, and he's the true example of a gentleman thief. After reading this, I'm sure you have a better understanding of the chivalrous thief's courage. Wow. So we're at Guts 3. Staunch.
All right.
So we got our rank up there, which is nice. We're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
Oh yes.
Oh, I've actually gotten fishing lately. Although it is just a pond fishing from time to time. I can't go to the sea because I get seasick easily. So much for my dream of being a sailor. Oh right, when people think of sailing the high seas, they tend to think of pirates. Even though they're ruffians who plunder other ships and coast settlements through force, for some reason they end up getting romanticized. Now then, Kaito-kun.
What is the answer?
Who was the pirate who is said to have hid his treasure in a certain place just before he was executed? William Kidd. That's right. The answer is William Kidd, also known as Captain Kidd. Kidd was a merchant who had raised money from aristocrats. He should have been subduing pirates, but in order to turn his commission into a profit, he ended up becoming a pirate himself. Hey, did you know that? I had no idea. It's actually kind of smart. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shoot, the teacher's glaring at us.
Nice going.
So we're gonna get that knowledge up there.
All right.
The money he used for his exploits were essentially the aristocracy. He himself wasn't considered rich. Still, several novels have written based on his legend and people still look for his treasure today. By the way, I've heard that there's an island in Kishu where Kidd's treasure is said to sleep.
Yep.
Kidd's secret treasure, huh? Regardless of its actual worth, there's still value in letting that many people dream about it. Ah man, I love the rain in this game. The rain's so cool. just so calm. So we're actually going to head up to the library, considering we finished the most recent book. And we're actually going to grab, I think it's Arsene's book. Oh, sorry. I'd like to return a book. I'd like to borrow a book. And we want the Great Thief. Okay. So we're going to be sending the calling card today. I'm just going to pop downstairs for a second though. And I don't know, I just love the sound of the rain in this game. It's just so, I don't know, it adds a lot of emotion to the game. And you know, there's nothing wrong with the transitions to the umbrellas, they're pretty cool.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
There's potential.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading over to and sending off the calling card. Be sure to grab whatever you need. I mean, like medicine wise. I'm going to quickly check what I have. I have a couple of HP healing items. I look pretty good at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about HP healing items and stuff. I've got a couple of revival items, so I look pretty good at the moment. Make sure you've got all these in case you've used some in the past. I'm going to drop a save here. And gonna drop a save here, and we're gonna head off to the access way.
Well then.
We can take him down now, yes? Madarame is gonna be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it though. Are you sure you're okay with that?
You sicken me.
I have thought it over carefully, and I cannot think of the future where he does not pay his dues. He has preyed on not only on the art world, but countless talents. So I'll humbly request your help. Alright.
You have my
I apologize for making you do this. Not at all. We just wanted to... We didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke.
Okay.
But you're already determined to do it, then there's nothing more for us to say. If I recall, our next step is to send a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver.
Right.
It's not about acting cool. The calling card is the way to trigger the change in cognition. A change in cognition. That reminds me, you went through some trouble regarding that before. You must have been talking about when we tried to force open the security gate in the courtyard. The palace is a cognitive world, so changing its ruler's cognition changes the topography. I think. Very nicely point, Lady Ann. You're very correct. You're absolutely correct. This will be a vital tactic from here on forward.
May I get a word in?
Actually, may I ask what a truly basic question? You continue to mention the cognition quite readily. But why does this world, formed from materialized cognitions, even exist to begin with? Don't tell me, has it always existed? While we go about our daily lives and completely oblivious?
No.
Honestly, I'm not sure. At the very least, I know it existed before Kamoshida incident, but that's all. I see. Crap, he totally caught me off guard with that. It's kind of weird thinking there might be whole worlds just there. It's kind of weird thinking there might be whole worlds we just don't know a damn thing about. Does that ever cross your mind, Dewey? Of course it did.
Now then.
Don't be so anxious. You don't need to know everything about the city you live in after all. All that's important is that we know how to make use of that world and how to traverse it. So, we're going to be sending off the calling card.
Okay.
Then it's decided. Let's prepare for the calling card at once. So, upcoming, we're going to be doing a lot of save scumming.
A calling card, huh? Will he take it seriously? He is famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
He'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
Wait. Are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best.
You should do it then, Yusuke. Oh, make it really artistic and stuff.
No, it'll end with him figuring it out. He knows my drawing and writing styles all too well.
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card. Interesting. It shall become proof that the Phantom Thieves do exist.
It's decided then.
Great! All that's left is to make the treasure ours. You guys better come fully prepared.
So yeah, upcoming we're going to be doing a little bit of save scumming because we need to get proficiency 3 from creating lockpicks.
Ah, you're back.
Yo, I tried changing the chat icon. Looks the same to me. Maybe it's just for the group and doesn't show up here. Well, you should take a look later. It's the Phantom Thieves logo that I had Yusuke draw for us. The calling card turned out great because of him too. Anyways, this is the first job for the Phantom Thieves, so we can't screw this up, okay? I know. And we're gonna make sure Yusuke gets a lot of rest today. Yep. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow. Got it. See you tomorrow. So we're gonna be heading upstairs and initiate the save scumming. So I'm gonna save. I'll cut out in case I get 2 instead of 3, but we need to get 3. So make sure you drop a save here. You'll definitely need these 3 proficiency down the line. Okay. So go in there. I'm just gonna be making lockpicks.
Okay.
Just to try and get as many chests in there as possible.
What are your thoughts?
Let's continue.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Alright, so I got 3 proficiency there, which is sweet.
All right.
Okay, let's go to bed. So you've got to make 4 lockpicks in total to get the 3 proficiency. So at one point you'll make 2 instead of 1. So just make sure you reload until you get that 3 proficiency. It'll help in the long run, and we'll be able to open an extra chest.
Pardon me, sir. There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
We found this outside.
A letter?
It's, Sir Ichiriusai Madarame, a great sinner of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail from the Phantom Thieves.
Whose doing is this?
We don't know. The same letter's been posted everywhere.
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recordings.
Remove these at once!
Of course.
What now?
It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Are you insinuating that this slander is true?
Of course not.
It's so those damn brats doing, isn't it? Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they please until this exhibit is over.
Will that do?
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler, too.
The treasure should appear right about now.
You better enjoy the air of freedom while you still can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about that calling card. We'll show him. We're gonna surprise them all.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
Let's do this.
It'll be fine. We managed last time, too.
You have no reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
Of course not. We'll do this.
The atmosphere is almost significantly different. I mean, we basically did declare war on him by sending that card. But there's nothing to fear. We've secured a route and we're ready to go. We'll take this treasure in style. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave you today. Be sure to stay tuned for the next part where we're going to take Madarame's heart. It was Dwayne here from DewyHQ, signing out. See you guys.